Guys, we just had the craziest New Year's Eve ever. It is currently 2025 right now, and we just left Epcot. That was the craziest thing ever.
Crazy.
What is going on, V Crew? Robbie and I are here tonight in Epcot for the craziest New Year's Eve party in Walt Disney World. The line for Spaceship Earth is crazy, guys. It circles all the way in there, goes out and around a few times, and then bang. This guy's right here with the end of the line. That's insane. So Robbie and I got in Epcot around 7 o'clock. It's a little later than we were hoping to. We were honestly hoping to get here around 5, but we got stuck in so much traffic. We were coming back from the airport, then we had to check into the hotel, and by the time we got back over here, it was like 7 o'clock. I was so scared because I thought like park was gonna hit like capacity or something. Right. And I was like, oh my God, they're gonna close, Robbie. Like, people online were saying we had to get here by 12, like in the afternoon. I was like, right. So then we came in at 7, they were still letting other people in, so I mean, I don't think it's gonna hit capacity. I mean, it could, like, I guess a little later, but we're just glad. Yeah, we're just glad that we got in. This is our first time ever being here in Epcot for New Year's Eve, so we are gonna take you guys with us. Let you know how it goes. There are a few different like parties, like dance parties going on in Epcot today. We just came from that one over there, and now we're heading into the countries because I think they do them in like China, Italy.
Oh yeah.
At least from like
Japan.
I think yes, I think Japan too. So like we said, we've never been to this before, so we're gonna go around and see like what countries are having parties, and we are gonna check them out. I know they did a silent disco one time.
I think so. They have one here.
Like we watched one video and I had like a silent disco, so we're gonna go and see what they have to offer. I think they're also doing a cool like fireworks show at the end.
Yeah.
I'm blinded by the light. So it is definitely packed. When we first walked in, I was like, oh, it's not too busy. Like at the front of Epcot, I was like, okay, it's not too busy. But now, guys, we're walking around the countries.
It's packed.
It's packed. I mean, we expected it. Definitely expected it. We have come to a stop in the road because there's so many people. All right, guys, we are currently in the UK, and this right here is the end of the line for the silent disco. So Robbie and I, we were talking about that a little earlier, but here is the line for the silent disco. As we were walking over here, we did see some people sitting around like the lagoon over there. So we were like, wait a sec, like, are they doing Luminous at 9? It's only like a little after 7:30. So I was like, oh wow, like, are they already lining up for Luminous at 9? But they did Luminous tonight at 6:50, so that's done with. So I don't know if those people are waiting at 7:30 for the New Year's fireworks that come around like 12 or like
11:54.
Yeah, 11:54. There's like a countdown. So I don't know if they're already waiting for that or if they're just chilling like in their spots. I don't even know. But if seeing the show is important to you, I guess it's important to kind of get your spot early because it looks like they'll probably fill up. We are about to be at our first party, guys. We are almost in Japan. I can see the lights going crazy from here. Oh. I can hear the music, guys. We are gonna go check it out. I wonder how busy it's gonna be. Japan was super cool. That was one party spot that they have for tonight in Epcot for New Year's Eve. And now we're coming up on Italy. We are so excited for this one because this is our favorite country here in Epcot. So we are going to see what it's all about. Japan wasn't that busy. I mean, it was busy, but it wasn't too packed. Like you could get yourself into the group, do whatever you needed. You could dance to the DJ. Like you could work your way up there. I'm wondering how Italy's going to be. Was so cool. I feel like the vibes weren't as good as Japan.
The DJ, no.
I feel like the vibes were like different. Like I definitely like both. And I'm gonna say Italy got saved by playing High School Musical at the end because I wasn't like too sure. Like I was like we were there for like a little while, and then we honestly like you want to go and maybe like see what China's all about because I don't know, Italy like wasn't really the vibe at that point. But then after we saw the DJ in Italy, we of course had to, where do we have to go?
We had to go into the cologne store. We had to go see Angel.
Had to go see Angel in the cologne store because he's our favorite here. So we went and we talked to Angel for a little bit, and then we're out and we're gonna try to go check out China. I feel like I've been hearing that China is the best, so we'll have to judge that.
Yeah, seriously.
And now this is just like our first round, like around the parties. Obviously, it's still kind of early. It's only like what, 8:30ish?
Yeah.
Only like 8:30ish.
I'm sure it'll get even crazier as the night goes on.
It's probably gonna get even crazier. So we are gonna take this first round, see all 3 parties, and then see what we like. Guys, look at China. Are you serious? Oh my god. Traffic is flowing so much better now, guys. It was earlier like dead stop, like we could barely walk, but now it's flowing. Walking around and not hearing Disney music. Like there's some rap songs going on, songs that you just hear on the radio but you don't hear in a Disney park. So it's so crazy walking around singing them and you're like, wait a second, am I in a Disney park still? We really liked the party in China, guys. I was like wondering like which one are we gonna like the most, because I really like Japan, and then Italy was kind of like I don't know if we just caught it at a bad time.
Yeah,
you know, like, I'm sure like throughout the night, like, you know, it gets a little better or whatnot, but I was like, okay, like, which one am I gonna like the best? I really like China for like the elements. Like they had like the fog from the dragon, the fire, and like not only was the fire so cool, the sea was like heating you up, the lights were going. That was crazy. I'd say China, at least at this point, it's like 8:30ish. No, it's 9.
No, it's like 9.
It's like 9. I'd say China so far was the best.
Yeah, 100%.
Out of all 3. Now, we're gonna take another spin by them probably, but I'd say just based off like first judgments, I think China was the best, and then I would say Japan second.
Oh yeah.
Japan second, and then at this point, Italy was third. But I was really hoping Italy would be number 1. But you know, we gotta be honest here.
That's a second chance later.
We're gonna give it a second chance later, 100%. And then we do have to do the silent disco too, which we've never done.
That'll be fun.
Hopefully the line's not long. Oh my gosh, guys. It's after 9 o'clock now, and we just kind of circled back by Spaceship Earth. Guys, the line is longer than it was earlier. I can't believe it. So we've kind of done like our initial look around of things. We've gone through the countries, we've gone, you know, by Spaceship Earth, and we've kind of just taken like our first look at everything. Now we're feeling like a little bit hungry, and we still have like 3 hours until the fireworks show.
Right.
So we'll like look around, maybe find a snack, but the thing is, it is so busy everywhere, so we're gonna try to see if we can find something with a short line. So this right here in the UK is the silent disco. You can't hear any music because they all have, you see the headphones they're wearing? They all have their headphones on and they're listening to their own music and dancing to it. So that's why you can't hear it, but you can see them kind of dancing and stuff. This is the line right here, and it kind of carries on for like a while. See how long it is? It's all the way back to like the main, and look at it, it loops around a few times too. And it goes all the way down here, and let's see where it ends. Oh yeah, it ends right here where this guy has the sign. So that's a pretty long line. That is a super cool idea, and it does look like everyone's having a good time. Like, it's so fun. But I know, me and Robbie, the lines and stuff like that, like, I don't know if we necessarily want to wait. But if that's something you want to do, bang, just wait in line and then go enjoy the silent disco. So you guys can see these people lined up on the bridge here that's connecting UK and France. You can kind of see them there on the edge near that black fence. But this is the second time we've looped around here. We looped around here earlier around
7 o'clock?
7:30, and people were sitting there. They had their blankets out, their strollers parked, bags off, and they were sitting there, and we were like, oh, like, could they possibly be waiting at like 7:30 for the fireworks show that doesn't start till like 11:54? We're like, oh, like, I'm not even sure. But now, guys, it's like 9:20, and people are still sitting there. So I think they're taking their spots for the show. But yeah, it's gonna be like another 2-3 hours before the show starts.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man. I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing. I just do what I was destined, 'cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession.
So, the second time around, we've done Japan again, and we've done Italy again. Okay, literally both of them improved.
Yes.
You had to wait until later in the night. Now it's later in the night, I'm telling you right now. Japan's now my favorite. I didn't go to China for a second time yet, but Japan's now my favorite because you know I was dancing out there having a good time. They were playing good songs. Like that's what I was like. I liked that DJ's music.
Yeah.
He was doing a good job. Italy was definitely better the second time. They had the elements going. They had the fog coming in. They had the lights going crazy. People were going crazy in there. Italy was definitely better the second time around. Now it's closer to like 10 o'clock probably.
Yeah, I think so.
10 o'clock. Italy was definitely better. And now we are going again to check out China. While we were in China, we got kind of hungry, so we came over to one of our favorite quick service spots and we just got some chicken and rice. Alright, it is 10:35 and you can see a lot of people are starting to sit in their spots for the fireworks that are coming up at like 11:54. So a lot of people are starting to reserve their spots. Now that we have officially gone around the countries twice, I'm switching the order of my favorite countries. Number one for me, Japan. Japan was playing the best music. It had really good vibes. That was really fun. And then second place, is it really switching completely?
I'm gonna say Italy.
Italy's second place because that fog was so cool. How they had like the 4 cannons of it going.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, guys. The order is switching up later in the night. Second place is Italy. Third place, China. China was packed. We did get.
That's why Italy bumped up. Was because Italy was not as packed.
Italy was not as packed, and I feel like second time around, I may have liked Italy's music a little bit more than China. You know,
still has the best
Japan still had the best music, so that's why second time around they are in first place. It's now like 11:20ish and we're heading back to the World Showcase. We just took some pictures because they have like a cool 2025 display out there. So we're like, oh, let's take some of those pictures while we have time. So we did that. We did walk by that picture op like a few times during the night and the line was so long. So that's why we kind of waited till like a little later hoping it would go down. Thankfully it did. It was like 5 minutes. We went and got a picture. Now we are heading over to World Showcase to try and see if we can get like a half decent spot for the firework countdowns.
People have been there for like 5 hours.
They've been there for like 5 hours, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get a good spot, but from anywhere, we're going to be able to see the fireworks in the sky, so I am just looking forward to it in general. So to handle the heavy crowds that come in like for New Year's Eve and stuff like that, they've put tape on the ground to kind of mark the walkways of where you're supposed to walk, and they have a lot of cast members. Oh, like this one right here. You can see she has the red wand, and they're kind of directing traffic to make sure that people stay on the correct side of the road, so that like it doesn't cause like a bunch of hem-ups and stuff like that. So I do find that that's been working because they are all throughout World Showcase making sure people are walking on the correct side to like eliminate people shoving into each other and creating traffic jams. Another trip around and we are just outside of Norway and you can see how busy these areas are for viewing the fireworks. Some countries have viewing on both sides, so like that side's taped off for viewing sections, in this one too, but you can just see how packed this is. So we're just walking around seeing if we can fit in anywhere. If not, we'll watch it from a little bit further back. No worries, either way, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good show. So we found a spot in Japan. We're kind of way in the back, but there's a section like up front here, and then there's a section across the walkway too. So we just kind of tucked in right here on the back of this section.
Good evening, everyone. In just a few minutes, Epcot will proudly present Cheers to the New Year.
10 a.m. this morning, 2025 reached the country of Japan, and 1 hour later, China celebrated the New Year. At 6 p.m., the countries of Italy, Norway, France, and Germany toasted the New Year. crowds in Morocco and the United Kingdom shouting for On this side of the world, it's our turn to celebrate.
The fireworks just ended, and that was such a cool like little performance. Like every country had like their own fireworks to kind of symbolize when they celebrated New Year. And now we're thinking about heading to a few more of the parties. Maybe we'll swing back to China, Japan, and maybe Italy. New Year's Eve in Epcot isn't an extra ticketed event. Like if you are a pass holder or if you have like a regular park hopper or even like a day ticket, you can just come and stay in Epcot for the New Year's Eve like festivities. It's not an extra ticketed event like after hours or Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party or the Christmas party. So it's not like you have to buy tickets separate. If you have Epcot as your park this day, whether you reserved it or you're park hopping, you can come. The only thing that like you just kind of probably would have to be like watching a little bit or like aware of is like if it did fill up, you just have to come early enough before it did fill up. But we're here and I haven't heard anything about it filling up.
No.
We are now heading out of Epcot. There's a lot of people leaving right now. I'm assuming the Skyliner line is gonna be super long. Thankfully, we're not going on the Skyliner. We're heading over to the boardwalk. Oh my God, look at that. Oh guys, this line is wrapping. Oh God. I'd rather take an Uber.
Yeah.
An Uber or a Lyft than wait in that kind of line. That just seems a little bit too long. But we are actually walking over to Boardwalk. We are this far out of Epcot and look at how busy the Skyliner line is. Oh my God, I can't get over it. Look at how long it's going. It's gonna go all the way down to Beach Club. The Beach Club lobby is gonna be filled with people in line for the Skyliner. The line for the Skyliner is literally ending outside of Beach Club. They've got all this set up expecting the line to get this long. That was a perfect night.
Amazing.
And I knew it was gonna be crowded and I thought that would definitely be a negative for us because we're not like super huge crowd people.
Right.
Like when there are crowds and stuff like that, we're like, oh, like lines, like we don't like that. But you know, we went in expecting it to be crowded. We knew it was gonna be like a lot of lines, a lot of people. We definitely prepared ourselves first, like before we went, we were like, okay, like we know it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be hard to walk, which yes, that sometimes it definitely was. They were pretty strict on like staying on your half of the road, which was good because it kind of kept traffic flowing. The fireworks show was super good. I feel like I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be good. I knew it was gonna be good, but I just didn't know it was gonna be that good because it was really cute too, like how they did the fireworks in each. Oh, look at this view. how they did the fireworks in each country. Like I super loved that. That was great. All of the dance parties were great. I thought it was gonna be hard to get into them because with previous videos I've watched, like they're super packed, which they were, but you'd be surprised. You kind of just have to like wiggle your way through and you get right in there.
Oh yeah.
You get right in there. I think we got to the front of like almost all of them.
Yeah, I think so.
So we enjoyed all 3 parties.
Yep.
We didn't get to do the silent disco because that had like a long line and we didn't want to wait. Us in lines. We definitely didn't want to wait on the line because I don't know how fast it moves either. Like, is it just when people take off the headphones and they decide to leave, they let a few in?
Right.
If that was
So
the
like,
case, that would have taken the whole night. That would have taken so long. But yeah, it was busy, but it was enjoyable. It was fun. Everyone that was there was like ready to just have a good time, to dance and party. They were just all down to have a good time, which was perfect. Yeah, I think overall it was really good. And me and Robbie, like, we're not like big like partiers. Like,
no,
we don't like no, we're not like big partiers. So like for us, like, I don't know, that just worked out perfectly.
Right, exactly.
It worked out perfectly. There was like people for like everybody. Yes. You know, there were people for everybody. Like, if you just wanted to sit and watch, you could sit and watch. If you wanted to dance, you could dance. If you just wanted to walk and enjoy the park, you could do that.
Yep, exactly.
There was no going wrong. So no, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. The crowds were okay. I thought they were gonna be more of a problem. I thought the crowds were gonna be worse than they were. Like, I thought it was gonna be a problem for me. Like, I was gonna get all stressed out, like too many people, but no, I didn't feel that. I mean, no, I could see how people would though, because it was a lot. But I mentally prepared myself, so we were good. Yeah, so 10 out of 10. You agree? Yep. I do it again.
Oh, me too, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. So that wraps up our 2024 B Crew. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you have given us throughout 2024. I think this has been our best year on YouTube so far. We are super proud and super happy to be able to share all this content with you guys. So thank you for always watching. If you're not subscribed already, please be sure to subscribe because, you know, let's make 2025 even better. But we had a lot of accomplishments in terms of YouTube in 2024. We did hit 1,000 subs, which was crazy, all thanks to you guys. So we hope that you guys have a great 2025. We'll definitely be posting more. We have an exciting video coming out tomorrow too, because we're going to be the first people in Magic Kingdom in 2025. That video is coming soon. So thank you so much, B Crew, for a great 2024. We hope you all have a happy and healthy 2025, and you know, we'll be with you throughout because we're gonna keep posting our videos. Hopefully you guys continue to like them. No, you will. But on that note, guys, if you like the videos that you see and you know you want to support our channel, we do have a PayPal link in our description, so you can support us that way, guys. And as always, B Crew, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and be sure to turn on
post notifications
so you never miss a new video, guys. Thank you so much, and don't forget, you are either a subscriber of B Crew or an enemy of B Crew. Choose.